And another thing that I like that you really put realistic emphasis on is how a woman literally dies on the job.
Oh, yeah. Yes. My God, physically. And this is, we should have, biochemistry at school, the teacher should have said, if you take nothing out of school, understand who you are biochemically. Understand that you have an autonomic nervous system, the sympathetic nervous system and the parasympathetic nervous system, the two branches of it. You need both. But most of us now are living in that heightened state in the sympathetic nervous system where we are over-adrenalized and we are totally never coming back into rest and restore. And we wonder why we have so many cancers, so many things that are purely coming back from us having too much cortisol in our bodies and us not understanding how we can live in ease. And if we don't live in ease, we are diseased. And we don't understand that.
Because, you know, in your book, Live Love by Design, you showed a picture, a before and after picture, and
Yeah.
you emphasized, and you know, a lot of people don't talk about this, but I was very well aware of this, is how masculine
I was very masculine.
women become
Yep.
just to fit into the corporate life or
Exactly. And we take on the traits of men. And we're not designed to take on those traits, which is why we change so much physically. But not only that, it goes one step beyond. When we are over-adrenalized and we have too much cortisol running around in our body, the cortisol, initially we will put on weight. And ladies, I know you don't like putting on weight, but guess what? If you're over-adrenalized, you should be thanking that fat because that is storing the adrenaline and the cortisol. But it gets to the point where it can only store it for so long, then it overflows into your body and it has a habit of eating away at your organs. And it tends to attack our reproductive organs first. It tends to go, well, you don't need them. You're very masculine, so let's attack them. Why do you think so many people have trouble having children in nowadays compared to if you go back to the 60s and the 70s when we were only starting to come into the corporate world? You got to understand what your body is all about. Now, I said that my son, Dan's twin, got married just recently in July. His wife never took the pill. She's 33, never took the pill. They are now pregnant. They're having their first child in April because she said, I knew my body so well, I didn't need the pill. And I just went, wow, I wish I'd known my body that well. Now, isn't that such a great way for every woman to actually go, I need to know my body? And we do. We need to not only understand it from a reproductive point of view, from a sexual point of view, but also what foods lift you up, what foods bring you down, what foods just bloat you. You know, understanding what you're putting into your body, what's the best exercise for you. All of these things that we need to understand, and that's what the Live, Love, Body Design is all about. It's helping you to go, I know who I am. When I know who I am, I can then understand other people more easily. Not trying to change them, just to try to understand them because we're all different. And what food might agree with you may not agree with me.
well, just like you said, they say if you're angry all the time, you may need some green.
Well, I took it one step further, you know. When I read that, and that was a couple of years ago, they said if you're always angry, you need more green in your life. And I reflected back and I thought, oh my God, this is so true. For the last 2 or 3, it's at least 3 years, probably 4 years, I have a green juice every morning. I get my NutriBullet out and I green juice it, and it really energizes me and it you know, keeps me on a healthy, energized day. And then when I read that, I thought, you know what, that's so true. I was always angry in my corporate life, but I never had the greens like I did now. I never had the salads that I have now, all that sort of stuff. And then I sat back and I went, oh, wait a minute. Green is the colour of the heart, chakra. I did need more green in my life. I needed more love for myself, and I needed more love for others. And now one of my favorite sayings is, are you living like you're loving yourself? Are you eating like you're loving yourself? Are you exercising like you're loving yourself? Are you having relationships with others like you love yourself? It's a really good question to ask yourself at the end of each day. Did I live like I loved myself today?
Wow.